You know, while researching different ways to use parts of a fruit that you would normally throw away, it usually meant a lot of digging, meant a lot of going around online, Googling obscure recipes that people usually made out of necessity. So imagine my horror when I searched, is there a way to eat banana peels on Google, and I was just accosted with dozens of different blogs and videos basically explaining that I am an idiot for not eating banana peels my entire life. When did this become a thing?
When eating bananas, most of us toss the peel in the trash, but maybe we shouldn't.
One thing that I noticed with a lot of the different YouTube videos out there is that a lot of them are what I would call key jangly channels. These are where the YouTuber talks to the audience as if they're jangling keys at an infant. I don't trust those videos.
Today I'm going to show you how to turn these tough, fibrous membranes into tasty treats that you and your friends will actually find appealing.
I'm an adult. I don't know about you, but I'm kind of skeptical anytime somebody is acting really excited about eating something that most people consider garbage. There are a ton of different ways that the internet suggests to use banana peels. You can bake them, you can boil them, you can fry them, you can grind them into a smoothie, you can make a fake bacon out of them, you can turn them into vinegar, you can candy them, you can make a tea out of them. The list goes on. There are so many different ways that you can use banana peels, and I don't trust them. I feel like the internet is trolling me, and this time, internet, I'm not falling for it. You may have made me review a fruit that tastes like barf twice and told me that it was good for me, but this time it's not gonna happen. Like a lot of people, I have tried a piece of banana peel just out of curiosity, and I know from that it's not great. And I know that if you're going to make a smoothie and you're going to put the banana peel in it, it might be okay, but it's not going to taste as good as a smoothie without the banana peel in it. I am going to eat this banana peel, however, I'm going to do this with a recipe for a dish that has been around longer than the internet. It's called banana peel thoran, which is a dish that is popular in South India. I think if there's any way to make a banana peel taste good, it's going to be with a recipe that's been around for a long time. So let's give it a shot. These are just normal Chiquita bananas, which is a little bit problematic because sometimes bananas like these will have pesticides on them. So it takes an additional step. If you use organic bananas, probably don't need to do this, but this is a little tip that I learned from a website, Made in Hackney. And what you do is you first remove the peels, and you place these peels into a bowl of water, and in this bowl of water I added some vinegar, and that is supposed to help loosen up whatever pesticides might be on it. You're going to want to do this even if you have organic bananas, but if you do it that way you don't necessarily need to put the vinegar in, because what this does is it keeps them submerged, keeps oxygen off of it, so they're not going to get all brown and gross. So these are going to soak while you prepare the rest of the ingredients. And those are 1 onion, 1 bell pepper, 1 medium spicy chili. I'll be using a jalapeno, 2 cloves of garlic. We need some ginger, about that much. Coconut oil. Now that the oil is hot, I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of mustard seeds and 1/2 teaspoon of cumin seeds. Just let these cook for a bit, and then add your garlic, ginger, chili, and pepper. And your onion. I forgot this. This is asafoetida. Probably saying that wrong. Leave this out if you don't like it. It's got a very distinct flavor, but I think will be good for this. I'm going to take just a couple little shakes of that. So I'm going to rescue my banana peels from their water and vinegar bath, and I'm actually going to rinse these off real quick. And these I'm going to slice just into little strips like this. Not too big. Also, you want to get rid of those stems and the ends when you do this. I'm not sure about the bananas, but this does smell pretty good just as it is. So if you are worried about the next step, you can just stop here and eat this. It will be delicious, I'm sure. In go the banana peels. I'm also going to add a ½ teaspoon of turmeric and let these cook for a couple of minutes. This is desiccated coconut, which is just dried shredded coconut. It's not the kind that you get in the baking aisle that has sugar in it. 1, 2, 3 tablespoons of that, and add it to the mix. 1/4 cup of water, and big pinch of salt. So I'm going to cover this with a lid that is too small for the pan. That is very important. Just kidding, I just don't have one. Let this cook for probably like about 3 to 5 minutes. And if it looks like the water's all dried out, throw in a little extra water. Okay, and she is done. Wait to say it. It smells good. This is a South Indian dish, which means that it is traditionally served with rice, not bread, not naan. However, I don't feel like making rice right now, and I already have some naan, so I'm eating it with naan. It smells good. It's got a nice coconutty and banana smell to it. It does smell sweet, but also savory from like all the peppers and onions and stuff, so not sure what this is going to be like, and I'm a little intimidated by this, but here goes nothing. Won't lie, that texture isn't great. It does have a little sliminess to it, and there's a little bit of a toughness from the skin that's kind of like, it's kind of weird. But when you have it combined with everything else, you don't really notice that. And the banana flavor does contribute to the flavor of the dish. It's there. It's definitely a banana taste, but it's not like a very strong banana flavor. It's not overwhelming the dish, but it definitely does, show itself there. It's maybe a little bit more like the flavor that you'd get from like a yellow plantain after you've cooked it. It's definitely not a dessert, but it is sweet. I'm not sure if this dish would be better without that banana peel in there, because the banana peel definitely affects it. If it wasn't there, it would be a completely different dish. Would it be better to use something like a plantain instead of a banana peel? Yes. However, if you're going for not wasting food, if you're trying to make the most out of food and not throw away anything, this is not a bad way to go. I won't lie, this isn't great, but it is alright. And now that I'm thinking about like all of those kind of like trendy, don't throw away your banana peels, like just eat them raw, blogs and videos and all that, there might be something to some of those. I think using this raw, not the best idea. But when you cook it, it does make it more palatable. I wouldn't eat cooked banana peels on their own. However, seasoned enough or mixed in with other things, this isn't a bad way to get more out of your fruit. You're going to be throwing away less, you get a little bit more food, you can save some money. Why not? So I will see you next time with another fruit part that you normally throw away. And yeah, I'm going to eat it. I'll see you then. Bye-bye. I want to give a special shout out to AltPod and Smarter Every Day. They are mega patrons over on patreon.com. Patreon is how this channel happens. It's how I can afford to do all the things that I do. So if you want to help me out by supporting the channel and getting some bonuses along the way, check out the description. I also have these shirts for sale. Those are in the description as well. See you next time. Bye.